Dear students, I am Faaiza Masuood and today we are going to recite beautiful poem written by William Wordsworth, a great lover of nature. And this poem is To the Cuckoo, a beautiful bird which has beautiful sound. William Wordsworth is an English romantic poet, a lover of nature, whose poetry abounds with images of lambs, flowers in full bloom, wind-swept crags, and woodland scenes. His pleasure is nature, in nature, particularly that of his home, the Lake District, is famous. The poet, as a boy, enjoys the beautiful song of cuckoo while lying on the grass. He enjoys the sweet song of the bird. And when he grows up and he experiences the same feeling, when he hears the beautiful sound of the bird, this takes him to his childhood, and his childhood is revived. He remembers the days of his childhood when he would try to find the bird, but the bird was seen nowhere. It's a beautiful poem which reflects the beautiful memories of the poet's childhood. Before I recite the poem, I would like to tell you about another famous poem of William Wordsworth, Daffodil. It begins with a very beautiful line, I wandered lonely like a cloud. William Wordsworth's great achievement is lyrical ballads which he has written in collaboration with his contemporary poet, S.T. Coleridge. Let's recite the poem and enjoy its beauty. O blithe newcomer, I have heard. I hear thee and rejoice. O cuckoo, shall I call thee bird, or but wandering voice? So blithe means happy. Newcomer he calls the bird because, as we know that William was born in Cumberland, which is a part of North England, and it is a part of it's a beautiful place where Wordsworth has spent most of his time. So this bird comes in spring season in England. So he says that you are the messenger, you are the newcomer, and I have heard your beautiful song. And when I hear your beautiful sound, I rejoice, I celebrate, O cuckoo. The sign of exclamation after cuckoo shows the poet's deep feelings for the bird. Then he puts the question, shall I call the bird but a wandering voice? He calls it because he cannot find the bird. Even when he was a little boy, he tried to find the bird, but it was just a voice which was echoing. So he calls the bird a wandering voice because he can't see the bird actually. While I am lying on the grass, thy twofold shout I hear. From hill to hill it seems to pass, at once far off and near. So whenever he's lying on the grass, the poet is lying on the grass, he hears a very loud sound of the bird which is heard again and again. It echoes and it moves from hill to hill. Sometimes he feels that the bird is near, sometimes he feels that he is far away. Thou babbling only to the veil of sunshine and of flowers, thou bringest unto me a tale of visionary hours. So the bird stirs his imagination. The babbling of the bird is heard throughout the valley. It echoes in the valley of sunshine and flowers, and it brings to him the tales, fantasy or imagination. It stirs his imagination, and he remembers the imaginary tales of ancient times. In other words, he is transported from the world of reality to the world of imagination. Thrice welcome, darling of the spring, even yet thou art to me no bird but an invisible thing. So he says that I welcome you with all my heart. You are the darling of the spring. You are the beloved of the spring. And thou is an old English word which means you, and art means are. So you are not a bird, but you are an invisible thing because I can't see you, a voice, a mystery, because he can't see the bird, it's a mystery to him. To seek thee did I often rove, through woods and on the green, and thou wert still a hope, a love, still longed for, never seen. So he tries to find the bird. Seek, be means, be is you, seek means to search for something. Rove means roam around. I I wander in the woods and green plains and everywhere, but you are just a hope. I try to find you with the hope that one day I'll find you, because I have a deep association with you. But it is a great wish which was never fulfilled in my childhood, and even today I can't see you. So the poet is in constant search of the bird, but he can't see the bird. He just enjoys its beautiful song. And I can listen to thee yet, can lie upon the plain, and listen till I do beget that golden time again. So the bird not only stirs his imagination and takes him to the ancient times, to the world of imagination, but it also revives his childhood. That golden time is the time of his childhood when he would have a very carefree life, and he was in the loving care of his parents. O blessed bird, the earth we pace again appears to be an unsubstantial fairy place that is fit home for thee. So he says that you're a blessed bird, and the earth on which we live becomes unreal. It seems as I have transported to an imaginary world. Unsubstantial is unreal world. It's a fairy place, and you're such a beautiful bird that fairyland is the best place for you. So dear kids, you might have enjoyed this poem. I hope you have understood. So let's see a few words from the poem to enhance your vocabulary. So the first word is blithe. Blithe means happy. Rejoice means to celebrate. Wandering is roaming, and babbling is muttering, whispering, or chanting. Then there are a few more words. Unsubstantial means unreal. Beget means to bring. Rove means to roam around, and seek means to search for something. Dear kids, I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. The next lesson would be about simple past tense.